We're live.
We're live, Manny. And just like this thumbnail, WWE is burning itself alive. Burning itself alive. I've never seen, when people be like, hey, they're killing themselves. I feel like I'm watching that in real time. Every single week on
No,
Smackdown.
I like that you've used the whole burning thing because it's definitely TKO and WWE being Icarus. They flew too close to the sun because they're setting on fire. The sun
Burn
being
it
the money
up.
tree, they're burning themselves.
The way he was holding that title, everything Pat was saying, oh my God. I think this could be 1 hour of me ranting on one segment of a show, I think. There's so much wrong with it. There's so much that doesn't make sense. You ready to jump in, man? Let's jump in.
Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am, of course, the racially
Don't do it.
ambiguous Lord
Don't
Manny.
do it. The
I'm
man
gonna
had a
summon
week.
him. I'm gonna
That
summon
man
him.
had a week.
I'm gonna summon him.
The man had a week. Did you know how many matches he's fought in like the past week and how many continents and how many titles he's won? Like, Hit to Zero had a fucking week.
He's actually living the Hogan lie.
Yeah, he literally did that. It's insane. Like, what? What is Hit to Zero out there doing? The problem is none of his stuff is on easily televised television, like Eric Boy, Mike Davis. Mark Davis.
Mark Davis.
Mark Davis, who's fucking having the Dax 22 year. I thought we'd never get one of those. Mark is the grand finale, if I didn't say it. Not Royce Keys. Or Michael B. Jordan, for people who get confused. Like, why is Michael B. Jordan?
Keys?
Why is Michael B. Jordan doing a wrestling podcast? I don't know, but I'm watching. I'm not Royce Keys. I haven't cried on Stephanie's couch yet.
Marcus broke Jordan.
I don't really have any news. Do you have any news to talk about, or do you just want to just jump into SmackDown and WrestleMania and all this stuff's going on?
There really isn't any news though, is there?
No. I mean, we could talk about
everyone, we would have looked up news, but we had a side quest during the.
Yeah, the entire pre-show was consumed by a side mission. I don't know if Manny wants to bring up the side mission because it's for a content used at a later date. But
No. If you watch us as like allegedly as someone quoting an idiot, I fuck with you guys. You would know that we made a bold prediction several weeks ago that Royce Keys is going to show up before WrestleMania and win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And it seems we are on the road for that potentially happening now.
We are at a 90% or 80% chance. We have never had a prediction this valuable in the history of this show or this channel that is going by the numbers of the prediction. Manny could be hitting a full-on strike if this was bowling. This is a fastball down the middle. This is a 3 from the half court line. This is a Hail Mary to the end zone. And Manny is right there, and all the WWE has to do is catch it for the touchdown.
But just thinking about that, we had to literally go through transcripts to find where this was. But the real thing is, I think we need to start making more outlandish predictions.
Honestly, this needs to be a segment for the show. I mean, we've had our hot takes. We've had our hot hunches at lunches. We've had Manny's meal of the Monday. I don't know. I don't think Manny has had one. But
I've never
random
had
predictions.
Those. I just jump on board the hunch at lunch with you.
Yeah, you kind of co-signed it and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, we will be predicting random things to happen on the show. And every episode, expect random predictions. And we're going to be right on at least one of those. One of them.
So, yeah, there isn't actually any news. I just checked Cultaholic. there isn't really anything other than if you want Alberto Del Rio has been released from prison.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't even report that he went to jail again, but it is Sunday, and that normally what happened. I think he got arrested on a Thursday or something like that for a DUI. No, domestic violence actually. Again.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
EC3 has returned to TNA. And
He looks so old now.
I think that's all the major headlines.
Yeah, I mean, more wrestlers being upset about the TNA talent wrestling AEW talent ban that's going on. Carlos Silver's getting hate and not being called a real person at some places. But hey, man, he's doing what's best for his business. I'm not knocking him. You know who it's coming from. You know who's evil. We know who they are. It's the WWE preventing this. But I think for him, financially, it makes sense. WWE being an asshole, they don't really have to do this. Like
they don't.
I don't think anyone cared. And I mean, people care. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Leon Slater versus Ricochet or MJF versus Nick Nemeth. Those would be great matches. I wouldn't mind seeing them. But I don't think it's going to change AEW's bottom line because these matches are happening. I'm just saying.
No, it really doesn't. Kane said outlandish prediction: Danhausen wins the Money in the Bank.
Woo! It's outlandish.
It's outlandish.
Well, I see it. I see him standing on top of. Yeah, I see him standing on top of the ladder and going like this, and the ladder breaks on the other person, and it's all of a sudden he's up there alone, and he pulls it down. But you know what? Why the fuck not? If in this case, I can't say that's the worst decision. It's not Pat McAfee interjecting himself into 2 WWE main events, so it's not the worst.
So the old librarian said, which I used his real name the other day, and I felt dirty. I need him to look after something for me, because he had a proper bag, and I carried a sling bag with it. It wouldn't fit in there. He said, so from what I've read, the road to WrestleMania this year is a bumpy, twisty village road rather than a motorway. Yes, there's potholes everywhere.
Yeah. So, Manny, let's start with this road. Let's get on the road. Let's go with the directions. Let's use our map quest and figure out how did we get here.
What is this, the early 2000s?
Yeah.
Map
quest.
So
the road to WrestleMania began in February with the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, where, of course, Royce Keys, Jericho didn't appear. Royce Keys showed up and no one knew who the fuck he was. And we had 2 Royal Rumbles and we had 2 winners, and we were okay with the Randy win, and then the who was the women's? Was it Rhea?
Did Randy win the Royal Rumble?
No, he won the Chamber, huh?
Yeah, he won the Chamber.
Yeah.
Roman won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Roman won. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, Roman won the Royal Rumble, and then Liv won the other one. Yeah.
So we're on this road. And we're all happy about we're on the road. We're like, okay, these are some matchups we can get behind and whatnot. And, they seem to be built. Roman takes his, 8 weeks off or something, then decides to build it right away. Comes back, does return. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Him and Punk has their side quest of taking personal jabs about their career over each other. And we go, okay, that's a hot feud. Then, on the other side of this, Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre in the middle of a heated feud. That essentially goes kind of to the wayside once Cody won the title back and cause quote-unquote confusion for Randy to turn on his friend after that victory. So he turns on him, but it's because of the voices in his head. We now learned that the voices in his head was not, Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon, Ted DiBiase, Kevin Owens. I mean, all the names that were thrown out who could be the voices. His daddy, Bob Armstrong, Ric Flair, the Ghost of Dusty, the Dusty Road Classic boots we're going to talk to him. All of these voices, and it turns out to be ESPN's host, Pat McAfee. Shocking, but also very confusing. So, we find this out. Pat doubles down and says he wants to bring the Attitude Era back. an era which Randy did not wrestle in. And he said, and him and Randy apparently were chatting it up on the phone, talking about, yeah, man, wrestlers are bitches today. They 5'5", they don't do shit no more. You know, they in there having 45-minute bangers of matches, but nobody wants to see that shit. They want to see men. They want to see people cursing and be white and men. And I don't know. I don't honestly know what his purpose is.
Even in the Attitude Era, they weren't really cursing. Because, like, if you watch Dynamite and Collision the last couple of weeks, all they're saying is motherfuckers, bitch, and all these other things.
Yeah, I mean, all shows. It's not like we're watching Pro Wrestling Eve with their potty mouths ready. Like, everybody fucking cussing on that show.
Do they?
Yeah! Including Dan on commentary. No, it's tons of cussing there. So, Pat wants to bring it back to that. He wants to bring it to the glory days. And Randy, I guess, agrees with him. Cody, on the other hand, he's defending the entire WWE brand at this point because Pat says Cody can't sell, Roman and Punk are old, and yada, 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 and tickets aren't going anywhere. So you don't even need to go to WrestleMania because shit. That's what he comes out and says.
But what doesn't make sense is Cody's all about the past. So I don't understand what Cody's beef is with this, to be fair.
Well, he's the champion, man. They're saying he's killing the business. He is
killing the business.
Cody didn't kill the business. Bryan Danielson killed the business at WrestleMania 30.
He finished his story, and then we didn't know what to do with ourselves anymore.
But I think Cody's the wrong person for this anger, though. Like, if Bryan Danielson was champion, and he's the quote-unquote 5'5" guys having great matches, I mean, he fits the build. It's someone like him makes it. Kofi Kingston, another one.
But then, and when you say to fit in the bill, so Kane said, "Can we perhaps agree on it's a good thing it's Pat instead of one of the McMahons?" That's where you're wrong. What if it was one of the McMahons? All this nonsense that Pat is saying makes sense that they want to bring it back because whatever's going on with TKO and all this stuff, it would work. Not Pat saying, I want to go back to the Attitude Era. You have no stock in this game. Yeah, you came in when this thing was thriving.
Yeah, he came in the already booming period of the Roman era. And can I add, this motherfucker cannot be the one saying it's a shit era when he was the one singing with big boobs. And he's on the table yeeting every week. And he's out there talking about he loves his business and all that, and Gunther choking him out over shit. Like, he can't be the one. It doesn't make sense. It needs to be somebody from the past. And the fact that he's going back and forth, buy a WrestleMania ticket for Randy Orton, but don't ever buy this shit for anybody else. Don't buy this shit at all. Like, that's his promo, that's his beef. It's just ridiculous. The whole thing's ridiculous. And he's getting more tight Mike Ty. And I am going to start with my first official strike of the night. And these aren't even regular strikes. These are golden strikes, man. These are golden strikes. Not even regular golden strikes. Fool's gold. It's not, they're not even worth my real gold. They get some gold that turn your neck green or your finger. Give you that little ring on there. This is that bullshit.
The fake gold chains.
Yeah. They got me like this. Going like, you want to buy some WrestleMania tickets? So the show started off with Cody Rhodes huffing and puffing in the ring, and Nick Aldis telling like Matt's gonna be here, yada yada yada. He gonna be here, but you can't put a hand on him. You cannot. You cannot do that. But this leads into Brother Jelly Roll coming over.
No. I see where this strike is coming.
Yeah,
I see it. Why is he interjecting himself?
Not only interjecting, waiting outside in the parking lot to interject himself. And then says, I don't want to get in your business, Cody. This is between me and Randy about what happened. And I go, no one asked you, motherfucker. You don't. Nick Aldis said you don't work here at some point in the show. And I'm going, he don't. Escort this man out the arena. He's meddling in our business.
Why is he walking around freely backstage?
Yes. It's ridiculous. At least ISO Speed on Raw says he's here because he needs protection or he's looking for Danhausen. It makes sense why he's there. He's a celebrity. He's in the back. He doesn't work here. He's trying to get out of the situation he's in. That one makes more sense. But to have Jelly Roll all of a sudden interjected, man, I don't know who this Randy is. Man, you just met him like 2 weeks ago or a month ago or last year in that tag match.
You met him last year and he tagged.
Yeah.
What do you know? What do you know? Why have you got loyalties to Randy?
Yeah. Or why, on the flip side, does he, after teaming with Randy, why is he not teaming with Cody? Teaming with Randy against Cody because that's his boy. He had to know. Randy had to not just share his thoughts of current wrestling to Pat McAfee. It seemed like he was probably going to share it to everybody. Pat didn't just call him and he was like, hey, Pat, I'm glad you called me. Wrestling sucks. Yeah, I know. I mean, if Randy was like this, he was talking to Jelly Roll in the back. Hey, wrestling sucks, man. It's like your music. But fuck, man, I'm tired of these people. I'm tired of all of them. I'm tired of them. Lil Yachty, you too. Getting Trick in trouble.
Marcus, I need to say something about this guy.
Which one, you Lil Yachty or Jelly Roll?
Lil Yachty.
Okay.
Has he gone through puberty? That is not a man talking. That's not a man talking.
He saves his deep voice for the rapping. He saves his voice for rapping, man.
No, that is a boy. That is a boy. That is a boy out there in a grown man's game.
Well, Manny, I would suggest you use your words a little differently. I would say adolescence or a child or something. Don't call a black man a boy. You get backlash for shit like that.
That is a boy. Not come here. This is not come here, boy.
I know. I understand that. I don't want people to take your words out of context. I'm like, going, Manny over there.
Manny over there going, listen here, boy.
Yeah. Hey, boy. Where you going, boy? Like, that's what, out of context, that's what it could come out at. You're a boy. No. But to just get on.
Let me just say, Lil Yachty's balls ain't dropped. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, of all the celebrity interference in WrestleMania, which has had a history of celebrity interference in the past, but it was never, I feel like, shoehorned or forced in this way. It felt more organic in the past or something, maybe. Or maybe that's just me with a little bit of nostalgia. Like when Floyd Mayweather got involved in the Big Show, it felt a little bit more organic. When Stephen Amell was feuding with Stardust, it felt a little bit organic. Like, these all feel shoehorned in.
Out of all of them, all the celebrity involvements, I don't actually mind the Lil Yachty one. His voice irritates me, but it works with Trick.
Yeah.
It works with Trick. Everything else, if I were to rank him, it'd be Lil Yachty number one is like not as offensive. Speed. And then right at the bottom, it's Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee.
So who do you have going first, Pat or Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll, because Jelly Roll has interjected himself into a multitude of stories.
Yeah, Jelly Roll is fucking Elizabeth Lansbury from Murder, She Wrote. He's here to solve every mystery, every crime.
Jelly Roll was walking around like he was. Jelly Roll was walking around like he was Vince in '99, where he was involved in every story.
Stephanie!
Jelly Roll doing.
Hi, Stephanie. Yeah, I think I got Jelly at the bottom. Because there's one thing I can say what Pat's doing. I don't mind his delivery and approach. I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind his cadence in the ring. Like, I feel like he's delivering solid promos. They just don't make any sense. Jelly Roll, no. I'm just exhausted by, brother, listen to me, my brother, please. Like, he got a Bible in his hand, and he's trying to sell you on some shit. Let go of the past. Like I'm in confessional every week.
But Marcus, if I was in the street and I heard someone speaking like that, I'm carrying on walking.
No, let's say, Manny, I'm walking by the street, and let's say I go to my local liquor store, and I'm getting me some Jolly Ranchers or whatever the fuck I get at liquor stores, or some orange juice or some shit. And I'm walking out, and I see a man talking to another man talking about, you ain't got to go to his level. Okay? He was my brother and all that, but when they hit high, we go above. And when I was in jail in 1995, if I walk by and hear that shit, I'm going, shut your ass up, man. Let this man be.
Fuck him up,
Do
bro.
what you want. Kill him all. Kill him all. I'll help you. I'll drive you to his house. Let me be the devil in his ear. Also, as Levi brought up, Pat is such a good man because he put 25% off of WrestleMania tickets. Trying to entice me.
Just Saturday.
No.
Just
Up until
Saturday.
the end. No, into the end of Monday Night Raw.
No. It's just for Saturday night.
Oh,
He hasn't done it
yeah.
for Sunday night. It's just for the Saturday night of WrestleMania.
Well, my prediction is Jelly Roll's going to do it for Sunday night.
Jelly Roll ain't got that much money. Even though he sells out for everything.
Yeah. Yeah. We were asked what I would do for WrestleMania tickets. It looked like Jelly Roll said, I'll wrestle all the matches. Okay? I'll wrestle everybody. Anybody. Put me in there with anybody.
No, Levi. Do you remember that time when his contract was running out and everyone was clamoring for him to come back? No one cares about him anymore. Nobody cares about him anymore.
Meaning that was never a real thing. That was never a thing. No one honestly cared. I don't think there was an upswell. I think there was maybe they should give him a chance, but that was like a week later. People forgot he was even in the company. I just feel, it's perplexing. Like, I look at this WrestleMania cards, night 1 and night 2, and I look at it and I go, that's a WrestleMania card. Both shows. Those are some good cards. It's just the build to every single one of these matches have been utter dog shit. And as I was watching AAA, and I was watching the passionate promo by the real Grande Americano, the one that speaks Spanish, versus the fake one, I was like, this has more WrestleMania heat than the actual WrestleMania main events. Like, this was traditional pull-apart feud. I hate you, you hate me. At WrestleMania, we're going to set a score. Mask versus mask. I'm going, hell yeah. Even though we know it's coming, it was still the delivery of it all made sense. Just like with Cody and Randy, we knew what's coming. It's 20 years of history. And then they say, nah, throw Pat McAfee in that bitch. It's not helping anybody. It's not helping anybody. At all. And that has been my review of SmackDown. That was my golden strike. Fool's gold straight. You take a bite into that and you may get cancer. That's how bad that gold is. But
yeah, SmackDown wasn't good.
No, I wouldn't say it was bad. I won't say it was bad. I think there was some stuff on there that I actually enjoyed. But was there anything I enjoyed? I'm trying to defend it. Damn it. And then I couldn't think of anything. It all went to... All right, you ready to start covering from the top for SmackDown besides the Jelly Roll and all that?
Yeah.
Just have to get that out of my chest.
I mean, that's pretty much most of the show. I don't know what else you want to cover.
I mean, we showed the Jade Cargill Rhea situation, which has added shoehorned Io, who is a probable, non-probable.
Yeah, but shoehorned though. That was the problem. She was already shoehorned.
Yeah, but it's like the Io is set up to be she's just on the bench, like ready to get to the game. Just how am I getting in? Am I fighting Oscar or am I replacing the Bellas? What we doing here? What we doing? Put me in the game, coach. So Rhea takes out Jade and her. I'm just gonna call them the baddies because that's what they were known as in AEW. Rhea's taking out the baddies one by one in the back, which shows they were goons. I just want to know why were they so separated? When did she get? Did B-Fab have to go take a piss somewhere? And Rhea was like, "Gotcha!" Jumped out the sky and got her. Like it was a lot of that. And
I feel like Jade doesn't really like them, so Jade separates with them. Separates herself from them.
So, Manny, I'm about to make. I honestly, that's honestly true. Because whenever Jade was walking by their dead body, she'd go, "Look at these, look at them, look, they're weak. You're weak." And I'm about to make the first bold prediction of the show.
Go on.
They are weak, Manny. They are weak. They need a third man. Weak. They need a third man, and I don't care about health status. Bianca and Jade need to join up. I'm just saying. Join up. Join up.
Nah.
Again, they were former tag partners. She could be hers. She could go out there and put boots to ass to Io. We were already saying Bianca needed to turn heel before she left. They were already born at the last WrestleMania.
I got a better one, but I don't actually know if she's given birth. Naomi holding a baby and beating someone up, so much more better.
Don't care if it's fake or real. Be honest. Don't care. Not gonna be like
It
that baby
adds,
needs to be here.
it adds to the craze.
I think if Naomi came back, because if Naomi comes back, I think she's going to be a babyface. I think people will get behind her character. I think people will miss her. They like the gimmick. She was crazy and stuff. She wasn't heelish enough. I mean, she was great in her performance. So if she comes back, I think she's going to be a face, and she will align to fight Jade with Rhea if she were to do that.
Oh, actually, let me talk about the start of SmackDown. Kane just alluded to something, and I haven't thrown shade at this man for a very long time. But Nick Aldis, what did you have booked on your show before all the show started? Because 3 matches were booked on this show. 3. You had you had Io versus
who he didn't know was here. He did not know Io was even in the back.
So he booked that. He booked that in the opening segment. Then he books Kit versus Danhausen and Trick versus Matt Cardona. There are 3. What was booked on this show? What did you have for the rest of these 3 hours? That
Let me tell you this, Manny. He has stress. Guys, I only have 2 matches booked. Don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the time. Oh, Io saved me again. Thank you, guys. Io showed up. Jay wants to wrestle. Oh my God, thank you. And I will argue, is this Jade Cargill's best wrestling match with Io?
Yeah.
I mean, you can say that with any new match she has, but I thought she did a solid job. I thought Io carried her pretty well. And then apparently, I didn't know this. I was online. I saw some stuff. People were upset that Io lost. And she's being buried on the roster. Apparently, that's what the online
because
were
of a
saying.
loss to Jade Cargill. I don't think that's.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily. I mean, you could have had a run-in finish. You could have. You could have had a DQ finish or no finish, but it builds Jade up a bit more because Rhea can't beat Io.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. That made sense.
This is the thing though, when fan favorites lose a match, the immediate response by the IWC is this person is buried.
Yeah.
But they never look at the bigger picture. Buried, I think, is if she beat Io in 2 minutes. Yeah. Sure.
Buried is we haven't seen Io in months. She makes her return, and then Jay beats her in 2 minutes. That's like, they don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah, and then they already sold that Io is banged up from the beating with the kendo sticks. So, so it's like you're beating a non 100% Io. They don't look at they don't flip all over the cards and go, oh, these are the elements and stuff going into this match.
I don't know if this is true, but according to somebody in one comments, Io hasn't lost in 6 months in a singles match.
Yeah, but then she shouldn't be just beating the champion in a non-title matches like that.
No,
but then that means she should be challenging for the title.
Yeah, she should have lost. She should have lost. If she would have won, she would have been shoehorned in again, like she was last year, and they turned to a triple threat. Although that might be the better match. I don't know what I expect for their match at WrestleMania, but I think it is a spectacle. It'd be so if there was a night 2 freebie like they did with Oba and Brock for night. Was that night 1 or night 2? That's night 2. They're doing that, huh?
Yeah, I think that's night 2.
If there was another freebie match, I think Rhea versus Jade would be that match. I would show people, look at this shit. We got women like this. These muscle ass killers.
I think WrestleMania also starts an hour earlier than normal, right?
It looks like it. They're advertising like 3 p.m. my time, which would be 11 p.m. your time.
Yeah, so expect the live streams to start at an hour and a half normally before the normal time to watch along in the night.
But if you want to ask the question, Marcus, are you in jeopardy to go at WrestleMania? No. I have increased that number to 99.9.9.9.5%. I am not going to WrestleMania.
Yeah, but you know what? 25% of what they're charging is still a lot of money. I'm just pointing it out.
Well, these are posts. These are remember they already had the discount for the 316. Where are they starting at 25%? Is it from the original price or is it from their new lower prices. Because I think by the time we get to Sunday, 50% off. I saw a chart that was showing the WrestleManias from, I don't know, last like 5 WrestleManias or something, and it was 80, 70, 90,000 people in all of them. For both nights, something like that. Tonight, like or for the code, it's at 40. It's more than half. So for all the dipshits who criticize AEW for all of his crowd going down, look at this. Look at this. But this is WWE's fault because they priced everybody out in a horrible economic time.
So where are we?
Well, we talked about Jade and them, and we talked about the main event stuff.
It's just like mid-card stuff. I don't understand Mello. First of all, like still in the trainer's room about his knee. Why'd you show up to work, Mello? You just stayed at home if your knee was hurt.
I guess we can talk about Sami Zayn. His heel turn, not heel turn, this double turn.
Sami Zayn out there wilding. Well, you need to stop.
Yeah. He's like, oh man, my family, I do it for you guys and the fans, and I love you guys. And people are like, fuck you. We saw what you did last week. You're taking shortcuts. Everybody wanted me to change, and I did change. And I took advantage, So when he loses to Trick, they're really going to go for this double turn. Because Trick is positive. Trick is the most over character probably in wrestling right now.
But I don't need him to be a face.
Yeah, I don't want him to change anything. Just be the same.
I don't. No, I remember face Trick in NXT, and it wasn't that good. I like this. I like this version of Trick that we got.
Yeah, I think he's going to stay this version, but you know how The Rock turned face, where he's still an asshole, basically. Still beating up announcers, still making dick jokes and stuff. And that's all Trick got to do. And I think this Little Yachty is trying to help turn Trick face. I think because Little Yachty keeps talking and getting Trick in these situations that Trick isn't in. Like, he was just running his mouth the entire time. And he was like, and it was to the point that he cut the he was like, I gotta talk to you for a minute. And they cut the commercial. Yeah, you out of control. You can't be moving back here like this. Why the fuck am I having a match tonight?
Yeah, so he had a match with Cardona. He beat Cardona, didn't he?
Yeah. Or was it a no finish? I can't remember. I honestly don't remember the finish.
Then we get Bailey versus Lyra. No, Bailey versus
they turned on it quick.
Alexa Bliss. I don't know. I didn't care about this match.
Can we get Bliss out of wrestling? I think there's no one that she seems so bored and uninterested in anything.
Yeah, she feels checked out. Like her life outside of wrestling seems way more fun to her than inside.
She feels like when she walks into the room, when she comes out making her, she's like she's just collecting a check. Charlotte seems to be engaged, as she admitted this saves her career. She didn't know where she was going after this because everybody rejected her. But Alexa Bliss is kind of checked out in all this, and that's kind of where this feud is. It's not. I mean, Charlotte
needs to be paired to turn on Alexa. Let's let Alexa go, and then join up with who she seems to be having more fun on the outside of wrestling in her downtime is Kiana James.
Oh yeah. I mean, so would you have Kiana James ditch Julia and join up with Charlotte, or would you have the three of them join forces?
I'd have the three of them because I think Charlotte could really help Julia. I think Julia needs all as much help as she can get because I think they're not putting her in the strongest position on the roster.
Yep.
You put her with Charlotte, I think that will change and help her in the long run.
Yeah, I 100% agree about the Julia situation. I think they just need to just make Julia the killer. She is a killer in the ring. When she hits you, she's actually hitting these people.
They need to do what they did for Asuka for Julia.
Yeah, just make her into a killer. Just I think she should be given just big boss treatment. Whenever Julia has a match, she's hurting somebody. She should be considered like the women's version of Gunther or Dragunov or something. It's like, shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to go against Julia because that shit hurts. But yeah, so there's a lot of people down, I feel like, in this roster and this booking and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm down for this one too. I think Nikita Lyons should be on the. I think Big Cat is main roster ready because I think she's such a good character.
I don't think she's main. I don't know.
Not as a wrestler. Not as a wrestler, Manny. I just think as a personality. It's so different.
But I think So I've seen her in ring recently. I've like, whenever they put the Evolve kind of highlights on YouTube, I do see what the big cat's doing, and a lot of time, it's vast improvements. I think because she's cut down a lot of weight, there's not this massive injury risk on her knees anymore as much anymore, and that makes her more agile in the ring. So I think whatever she's doing is working. I just think they need to. I think move her back up to NXT, give her something really meaty to get into, and be able to start talking again. Because I don't need the soft spoken Nikita. I need the real talk Nikita.
I need her just spraying sage around the ring and just doing her mystical shit with her moon rocks and shit, touching grass. I need full blown hippie Nikita Lyons on TV every week. I find that shit entertaining. Whenever y'all randomly see her on Instagram doing shit, I laugh. I don't even know if she's doing it for laughs or not, but I'm entertained for it the right or wrong reasons. I don't know what the expectation. This year randomly twerk for no reason in the middle of her spiritual advice. Just none of it makes sense.
Sometimes you gotta let the hoe out.
Yeah, the hoe just in her. She got voices in her head. They say ho 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 ho.
So, even if you're a man, sometimes you gotta let it out.
Every now and then I just go like this. Yeah, I'm a man. I don't know. I don't think a man can do anything that I go, oh man, that man's being sexy. I don't think there's a single thing a man can do. There is no man equivalent of Nikita Lyons twerking. I don't think there is.
There is, but you'd have to ask a woman.
Yeah, I have to ask either a woman or a gay male to like, hey, what could a man do like Nikita Lyons? To make you go, well, that person's doing.
Well, if you're particularly ripped, you can take off your shirt.
Oh yeah, yeah, that happens. But I've seen so many men with their shirt off over the years and oiled up, Manny. I'm desensitized to it. I've been watching wrestling my whole life.
I feel like
it's
they're
nothing
not your
but
target
shirtless
audience.
men.
As you're a straight man, I don't think they're your target audience. I'm desensitized by it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm desensitized. I've seen it, you know. Oh, Finn Balor. Oh, great. Roman Reigns got abs. Oh, Dolph Ziggler has abs.
To be fair, Finn Balor makes me feel bad about myself, so I don't like.
No, he makes me sad because we're about the same age, and it just goes, well, this man's not going to die until he's 150. Look at this body. This man's in shape. Go ahead, Levi.
Wasn't she on that OVW documentary? And then she had a WWE tryout, and I think she had a blood condition or heart condition, and they didn't continue with the tryout.
I don't know who she is, but the name
she was in
Hollywood J.
Yeah, she was in the OVW documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, I think Nikita needs to be with Jade, to be honest. And be her spiritual advisor or whatever it is. And be in that faction. She fits perfect with them. And you go say, but Marcus, she's a white woman. This is a black woman faction. Tell that to Nikita.
She could be Owen Hart in that faction.
No, man. Owen Hart never went this hard. She's like Eminem when he joined the NWA for that week or something. What the fuck? I
mean, Smackdown was kind of just there. It really was.
It really is. It didn't feel like the second to last episode to WrestleMania. They're all in on this Pat shit. Someone online posted, and I wish I had my phone. It was a Twitter comment from a rando, of course, that said that this current Pat McAfee situation is recalibrating the WWE audience to boo Hills again, and it's helping getting Randy Orton booed again. Do you agree with that statement? And this is me paraphrasing. I don't have the comment. It's better written. Obviously,
I'm just in a way because everyone was going to cheer Randy, regardless of whether he was heel or face going into WrestleMania. Like even when he was doing his when he started his first heelish stuff, on Cody. When Cody gave him permission, they were still cheering him. But putting Pat with him, I think it's so easy to hate Pat, and it's not even that Pat's doing a bad job. They're not even booing him; they're booing the whole situation that he's bad.
It just makes no sense. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's like it's not Pat. Pat is doing what he's being paid to do. And he's not doing a bad job in saying or being basically Dan Lambert and saying this business is in the toilet. Even though we just came off a boob period. How did we end up in the toilet? It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't comprehend. And you can see the frustrations in there. I think if Pat was in a different situation, he's doing his heel promo with a different wrestler. Let's say if he was with Ethan Page, who was also part of Man of the Year, and they just did that shit again, I think it would work or something. But that's all. That's all. I don't know. SmackDown's in the toilet, brother. Can we move on to the sport?
Yeah, go on. Let's talk about other stuff.
All right. I want to talk about. I just want to get this out the way. AAA, my show of the week. I think my favorite wrestling show in the world right now. It's less than an hour. You get good storylines. It's in and out. You get some really phenomenal athleticism in wrestling. And you just go in and out. Undertaker is doing his job, even though he would deport them all if they weren't in Mexico already.
Let me tell you something, Marcus. I've got strike.
Oh.
Do you know what's worse than Rey Mysterio cutting a promo? Rey Mysterio translating promo.
Oh, no! I like
it. No!
I think... Go ahead. Say your piece. No, it's not. I'm all of a sudden digging. At first, I thought it was bad. Man, he has grown on me so much.
No, it's now, so bad.
Because they're saying stuff. And
he's using his promo voice. He's using his promo voice to translate what they're saying in the ring. And it's all it's atrocious.
So, let's talk. The opening segment, Flammer's celebrating her reign and all that. And she has a cake and the Toxicas are in there. And she gets slammed in the cake by my favorite wrestler, Catalina Garcia, who's back. She's back.
No. There are a lot of new people here that haven't been here from the beginning of the video show.
Go ahead. Give it a hit.
During COVID, Catalina Garcia was thrown on our TV sets. She was thrown all into Raw and teaming with Sin Cara. We didn't know why. I don't think she knew why. She was awful.
Yeah, no one knew why. It's not her fault. She wasn't on NXT. When you think about this, she was. I think even on the online NXT, she never made USA Network. She wasn't even featured on that weekly internet-only WWE Network exclusive NXT regularly. She showed up once or twice and did some jobs, and then all of a sudden she's on Monday Night Raw, and then that's where Manny's at. It's just like what? And she's gone.
But she was released. She was released. Then she had some visa issues, and she went back and signed with CMLL. But she was the original mascot for this show.
Yes.
There has been Billy Kay. There has been
Ren Sinclair,
Shotzi, and a multitude.
Even the Big Cat has overrun.
Yeah, she had a run. That she's been a focal point, but she went away. She went to CMLL. I don't watch CMLL. Almost in that forgotten zone. She went into the forgotten zone.
I thought she was gone. I didn't know she was wrestling anymore. I thought she was just gone. And she remember, just take it. She had a mask on at the time, and probably was a lot thicker.
She was thicker, but I was like, I remember that nose. I remember that mouth. I know who this is. You can't tell me this is not the Catalina I know.
So when she came out on AAA, Manny, when she came out, I went, oh, she has the same name as the previous Catalina. You guys, it can't be her. It can't be. And then I just go to the comments because I'm curious, and I go, oh, it is her. I can't believe it. She came back to me. It's like that one Celine Dion, and it's all coming back to
me. You know when they showed the package of her turning up in the was it a Cadillac? Was it a pink Cadillac?
It was like a pink Cadillac. I don't know the exact. I'm terrible with cars.
So
it was a pink.
They showed the hair, but they didn't show the face, and they showed the hair, and there was a red stripe, a little blonde stripe, and then black hair. I was like, this better not be Zelina Vega, because I will turn this off.
But Zelina would fit in CMLL. I mean CMLL. In AAA, I think she would have fit, but
She'd fit. She'd fit.
she wouldn't
Sure,
win.
she'd fit.
She wouldn't be
She'd
Flamma.
fit. Well, I would not care. I would not
Yeah.
care. And the debut surprised me because I thought AAA was taped. This happened really quick. The news of her jumping from CML to AAA broke in the middle of last week. No, this week.
This week.
And then and then all the AEW sickos were like, "Fuck her." Blah, blah, blah.
It's so funny. Tribalism to me is so funny. I have a wrestler. I love this wrestler. My wrestler makes more money, regardless of what, and is gonna probably live a better life in whether they went to AEW or WWE, whatever the choice was. Tribalism goes, fuck them. I hope they never succeed in anything they do. Like what? They didn't do anything. They saw up to a better life. This could have been the reverse way to AEW. Let's say she was wrestling in WWE. She wanted to get an opportunity. Tony offers her a boatload of money, offers her $1 million or two or whatever. And she goes over there. She goes and has 5-star matches. The WWE brass, fuck her. She ain't making money though. She ain't doing this. She ain't in WrestleMania. Like, what's wrong with you people?
It happened so quick. It was.
Yeah.
I thought this show was taped.
Yeah, again, like last week, Manny, earlier in the week, I saw the story. Catalina Garcia is going to AAA. Again, reading that, nothing clicks. It's her. It's her. She's back. Like the name is like it all. It was just until so happy. Anyway, that's not even what I'm talking about. This segment. They botched the cake spot. They have the segment. They go back and forth with the microphone. But my favorite part of the microphone is Rey Mysterio. He has to be a sassy bitch. He has to talk like a sassy bitch, but in the same tone. I know the same tone. It's great. He's like, well, you have beat everybody, but you ain't beat me, sister. Like it's funny. To me, it's funny. It's so in the same monotone. It's translated perfectly to the point where every word is accounted for. He's not skipping anything. He's not ad-libbing. And it's just in this dry Rey Mysterio tone.
It's so dead. The voice he was using, I was like, at least do the voices or something. Come on, Ray. Come on.
But, Manny, if you were watching this from the beginning and when Conan was doing this is a 100% upgrade. This is a 100% upgrade.
I get it's an upgrade, Marcus, but still.
Conan didn't even fill in blanks. It just be him saying, oh, she didn't like what she said there. It's like, no, say what she said. What did she tell her? So anyway, this segment happened and she looks like she's going to fight for that title eventually. We move on to, there was another match between Octagon and somebody. I forgot who that was. I don't remember
Original El Grande.
Oh, it was original about
Yeah.
And this leads into distractions and the Grandes fight off, only to return later in the night. We get to the main event, Vakino and Penta, which is a really good main event. Penta is over in Mexico.
Great main event, but this match went so overboard with the fact that the El Grandes were fighting all the way through it.
Yep. The Grande fighting doing it. Mini Vikingo got involved. But I'm going to say, Manny, the how about that dive spot goes to Penta and Vikino. And the dive to the Gorilla Press Slam to the slam on the table. Seamless and beautiful. And I was like, I feel like I would have dropped him. I feel like anybody else would. I don't know how that worked so perfect. But that was a really great match. And the WrestleMania was on the line, too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the time where it is actually time for him to actually be either on SmackDown or Raw, because Vikingo is too talented just to be on AAA.
Yeah,
he is. He's too talented.
I believe he actually has an NXT contract and not a AAA contract.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they brought up he has an actual AAA/WWE real contract, and everybody else, most of the people on the roster just have the AAA contract. So that's why he's taking so many losses, I think, in AAA, is that he's going to eventually go to the main roster of NXT. They should have added him to the ladder match. I would have just... Everybody else in the
let me tell you something, because I also think Dr. Wagner has an NXT contract, because this man is everywhere on WWE, and I hate this man. I hate this man. I don't believe someone that can have a body like me be a professional wrestler.
The doctor is fuming at it. Man, he's a doctor. He knows what type of shape he's in. He knows that. He knows health ain't
his own
hard.
advice. What kind of doctor is he?
One that says if one more donut won't hurt. That's the kind of doctor he is.
If he had the nerve to tell someone you need to lose some weight, I'm like, huh?
That's the pot calling the kettle black. When the pot called the kettle black, he was really being racist. Black! That's the way the pot said it.
The thing is, I've never understood that line.
No, I don't cook enough to understand it.
I don't understand it.
I'm assuming kettles get burned a lot. I don't know. And they both get burned in the stove. I don't know. I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Please, in the comments, explain to us why the pot calling the kettle black is a thing. And not just some racial slur from the pot. Black. Come on here, black. Like, why? Why is the pot so racist? Anyway, but that was Triple A. It was a great show. TNA had a show. Rebellion happened. EC3 returned. Mustafa Ali retained or captured the international title.
From TNA. I think it was Leon Slayer. I swear he died. I swear Cedric had to kill him this week.
He survived. I think he survived. I don't. You know, it's TNA. You don't get updates. WWE, you get an update like, oh, they died. It's an injury.
No, he
like
did something. He did a brain buster from the top rope onto the turnbuckle, and then Leon fell to the outside.
Yeah,
that man should not be alive.
No, it's over. This is a title run. His career. He can go wrestle Ricochet anytime he wants now. Which also asks, do you think they were compensated for that? Like, people are missing paydays over this now. You think the wrestlers like, hey, like, you think WWE's gonna or TNA's gonna pay Leon Slater? Be like, hey, your match with Ricochet that you're probably gonna get maybe $5 to $10 grand for, or whatever it was. Yeah,
no, I don't think TNA's gonna do that.
Bastard. Carl Silver's evil. Yeah, Carl Silver's evil.
Carl Silver's cheap.
Can we have Carl Silver in the back just counting every dollar and TV time?
He's so cheap. That's why people don't get signed to long-term deals in TNA.
Yeah.
Because he's cheap.
Yeah, Mike's contract's coming up. I'm sure he's WWE bound. Leon's going to WWE anyway. He's like, I get these old dogs to pay up peanuts. Okay.
It's from the days where kettles were electric. You put them on the hob to boil the same as cooking.
Okay.
They both got blackened from the heat.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's it, right? It's just that they got, but the pot just decided to overtly go racist.
Black underneath.
Sometimes we burn them, they get burnt up. They get black.
How are you burning things in the?
Wait, your pot must never be used, man. It's always black at the bottom. I burn the shit out of my pots.
I don't think you know how to cook. That's
also true. That's also true.
You just like things crispy.
Now, after Rebellion, let's cover Manny attended show, where I'm going to give Manny a strike. Big
what did
strike.
I do?
Oh, Manny, you don't know what you did. Oh, my God. So, Sapphire Reed fights Megan Bain. They having a match. What? Yada, 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 yada. Great match. We'll cover more in that in a second.
Yeah.
Sapphire Reed loses, and she's getting a standing ovation from everything. The cameraman cuts to the back of Manny's head. And it just sits there for a minute. And as Sapphire Reed is climbing up on the rope. And I'm like, I don't see the wrestler because of this large fucking shiny head right here. Manny was not wearing a hat. And it's just... And I died laughing. And that's Manny's head. And so
I don't even think that version of... I don't even think that version of streams up anymore because I think they changed it to the fancier 4K version at this point. Now.
Oh, I don't know. But when they cut to your head, I went, but why? I wanted to yell at Will and Dad. What's going on, Will? What's going on, Dad?
before we jump into that, I was very distracted by something that happened on Collision.
Okay.
This looks like they're the same height, right?
Yeah.
So this is me standing next to Lena Cross.
Why does it look like a cardboard cutout? That's such a she's glowing.
Because the bar lights are all over the place.
Yeah.
But look how much taller she is to me.
Manny, I know it's inappropriate to ask her to spread her legs, but you had to have her to spread her legs to make herself look shorter, just like the announcers do in WWE. You gotta
I think that's what's happening here.
Oh.
Because look how much taller she is in comparison to me. And there's no way I've had a growth spurt since this photo has been taken. Because those days are over. Because here's me with Megan Payne.
So height gain is on. So do you think, is Megan shorter or is Lena Cross standing on shit?
Lena Cross is a giant. I know that for a fact. So this doesn't make sense. I think Lena's standing next to her with her legs spread to make herself look smaller in comparison to Megan Payne.
Well, or the 50, so they both can both fit on top of the camera, so you're not cutting heads off. She's either doing that, or you can see how Megan Payne is standing a little closer to the camera. It gives the appearance of height.
That's not enough. That's not enough to give appearance of height, Marcus.
It is. All you have to do is take one step, and they look like the exact same height.
Lena Cross is at least I believe to be 6 foot. And then if you want another picture, Marcus, I believe you will be able to stretch this to I remember that video that you posted of the Doomsday Device.
Oh yes. Honestly, this deserves a repost, Manny. You should repost that and then show this the conclusion, and then you should put the "We'll be right back" logo or something that Manny died, because it looked like you're about to die. It does look like, I remember you. Put him immediately through table. Manny looked like he about to ask for change in that picture. I'm a little short. Can I have it's $1.25? I'm just trying to get a hot dog for the 7-Eleven. Can you help me out? But yeah, Levi hit with a nice
good date Friday night. Judging by your shirt, it went great. What?
You talking about Eve?
Seshimov. Eve was a really good show. It just felt like they're building to something else now, because this obviously wasn't as big of a show like the last show, which is Queendom. So and it's also like there wasn't that many AEW stars all over the place and stuff like that. So it was more one of your regular Eve shows, and it was really enjoyable because they were clearly setting stuff up. If you saw the last match with Alexis Falcon, Molly,
the 6-woman tag.
Yeah.
Well,
so they're clearly setting stuff up. Yeah, go.
Okay. Can I give you what I think they're setting up?
What?
Abby's turning heel. She's gonna get in session. Abby. She's gonna get in close with Session-Moff. She's our drinking buddy. Whatever
Abby's
they're
already
gonna go
heel.
with that. No. Abby's not a heel.
She is.
Nina Samuels is a heel. Abby is like
Nina Samuels is a heel. Abby was a heel by association, but Abby is now unemployed because Nina said if I lose this match, you're fired.
Yeah,
but the audacity of Abby to come out there with Nina Samuels music, and everyone was immediately groaning like, "Oh, it's Nina better." And then Neil was like, "Nina better not be turning face." And then and I was like, "Hold on, it's Abby."
It literally said Abby on the Tron. I don't know if that's
no. Abby on the Tron didn't come out. Abby didn't. Abby didn't.
I thought it was right away.
No. The music, the first few notes of Nina Samuels' music hit, but at the same point, even if that Tron was there, Molly Spartan and Alexis Falcon were standing right in front of me, so all I saw was them two.
Oh, okay. Well, Manny, I'm going to give Dan a strike.
Why?
How dare Abby, who doesn't work there, gets to use Nina Samuel's music? I'm
No,
just
no,
saying,
she
she don't work
wants
there.
to.
Why is she even in the back? She can't. Should have escorted her out. I'm just saying, she should have been drugged out of there. She can't just jelly roll through the back. That's what I'm calling when people just in the back. You can't just be jelly rolling in the back, talking to people when you don't work there. I'm just saying. But my
chair
prediction
broke.
is
My
before we
chair
get to your
broke
broken
during that
chair,
show.
before we get to your broken chair, because I had questions about it. Yeah, I think this is a ploy by Nina Samuels to get to Martina's good side. There's gonna be some big turn, and then Nina's gonna take out Martina and take the title. And Abby with a full heel turn from Abby. Abby's gonna learn how to wrestle and everything.
I've really enjoyed shouting "Shut up, Abby" for the longest time, but now for the last few months of Eve, it's like, oh, we got to cheer Abby now,
Yeah.
because like when you shout at Abby, she immediately points at you. Shut up, you.
She's just somebody that needs a job. Oh,
Um,
like man, Abby is a heel, just like the cheer. I bet when Nina's music hit, she's she's a rest girl?
Rescal, do you know that really small arena do you know the watch along we did on Monday?
Mm-hmm.
That venue is called the Rescal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, I got to decide with Nina. Wrestling Abby is a different thing. I'm just saying, she's done. She's done. She's a heel. She's evil. Don't trust her. And you can say she was a heel before, and you guys cheered her. She's a heel. She's evil now. She's gonna turn evil. It's like when Dominic Mysterio turned on Rhea Ripley for Liv Morgan. That was the double heel turn, where he was already a heel and then turned again. Just when you go, oh, he's stooped lower. But yeah, how'd your chair break, Manny?
I feel my chair was targeted numerous times during that show.
Should have went to sleep.
No, I never went to. I was awake the entire show, but I think Dan did. I think Dan. I believe it's Dan's fault in the first place. So the first account was the first match with Nita Vaughn versus Billy Starks.
Yep.
So I had escaped that area but so Billy jumped at Anita, and then Anita fell onto the chair. So the chair was kind of rocking already.
Yeah.
And then Billy went for a second dive, Anita punched her, and then went back into the ring. But then kicked my chair before going back in the ring. And there was numerous dives. The one that really did it was when Emerson Jane did her dive onto Rio, and then landed full onto it, and then the chair legs kind of just bent to the point where this chair, if I sat on it, I was gonna die.
So I saw your photo first where you took the picture with the chair. That
Yeah.
I'm sure you have, you put it up, but whatever. But that was when I was like, oh, I'm assuming he's referencing this spot when Emerson Jane fell into what you call it, Riho.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's when it broke, absolutely.
But Riho is a menace.
Riho's my favorite Eve wrestler. It may be one of my favorite wrestlers. I just think she has an aura to her that just feels like that's the fucking.
I think
boss.
I think she wrestles in Mega Man's promotion. I think it's Fourth Rope or something like that. So she I think she was the champion over there. I don't know if she's lost it, but she wrestles there. She has there's so many wrestlers on Eve that have actual menace aura, like AV and all violence, Anita Vaughn. Pure.
Oh, no, you got to explain to me what happened in that brawl. Like when what you call him, Falcon and Rio came out, and then they decided. Like I feel like I was there for some of this story, but I was like, why are they attacking Anita Vaughn? I was confused on why she turned around because they blamed her. But why did she come out there the first time? I was so confused by that.
First off, the law was originally in the year before. Sapphire wanted to get rid of all the older wrestlers, so like she formed a coalition of wrestlers that were like 20, and wanted to remove.
20, yeah. I remember you told me this. Yeah.
She wanted to remove everyone that was over 30.
Yes.
So at Queendom, when all the heels came out during the main event, Anita Vaughn was part of that as well.
Yeah.
So they all came out and circled Sapphire. But outside of Eve, in the UK scene, Sapphire and Anita Vaughan are a tag team. They're called Hyperactive, but it's not
Oh.
canon in Eve. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah, so Anita Vaughan kind of was like, "What are you doing?" kind of thing. And then you
Yeah.
can, if you watch it again, you kind of notice a wink of like, yeah, because they're best friends in real
Yeah.
life. So like, then that brawl happened, and then it feels like what's going to happen is they've been written off TV, written off Eve, because those two are going to Japan for the next 3 months.
Oh, okay.
Um, do some bits as a tag team or maybe do some singles. So I think when they're due their return, I think they're coming back together and probably wrestle Molly Spartan and Alexis Falcon, and then
Yeah.
eventually we have a tag team title match and whatnot, and they'll be hyperactive in Eve.
Okay. I was confused by that. I was like, oh, why is she doing what okay. I feel like I missed something, but all right. I thought that was the best match of the show though. The Sapphire Reed versus was it Megan Bay? It was Megan Bay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think that was
I haven't seen Megan Bain wrestle like this ever,
no, ever. I was about to say
ever.
that was my main thing. I was like, well, she needs to leave this tag shit alone because we only see her in tags, and she hasn't had a long, really serious women's match. Probably a long time since she was feuding with Tony. Way back
Yeah,
when she
and
first
even
came into
then I didn't.
AEW, and that was
Yeah,
like a
even
brief
then I
like
didn't.
month.
When she first came in properly, because she was signed to AEW, but then she went to Stardom for in that period.
Yeah.
Um, that I think I was a bit like, I remember being like, why is she in a title match straight away?
Mm-hmm.
Like when that kind of happens, you kind of downgrade them in a bit because they have to lose. And when I was watching her in that period, I was like, I didn't see it. You know what I mean? I didn't
Yeah.
see what
It's
the
just a
fuss was
lot
about.
like you like it's a
Yeah.
large size powerhouse. I get it, yada yada. But are you just pushing her because of like the Jade Cargill the appearance? Like, oh, this is what a champion
Yeah.
should look like and stuff.
But like she hasn't wrestled like this even in tag matches. Like,
No.
but like yeah, this was great. But I think this also shows how great Sapphire is.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought yeah.
yeah, like I had that conversation just before I was leaving with Sapphire and Anita Vaughan. Just like you know when some people like deserve things, like they deserve this little run in Japan. Like they
Yeah.
100% deserve it, and like wish them all the best of luck and everything because they Sapphire Reed's story is initially what like was the first thing that got me like, yeah, this Eve is so cool.
Yeah.
Because they did this whole she never really wins, she never wins. Da, da, da. And then they did this she won where won the title. If it lost it, first offense to Nina. But like you went
Yep.
through that whole arc and it was like, oh, this is cool. Dan built something that built a story that was so cool and had you engaged when there was only a month show. It's like you see this once a month. Like, but
Yeah.
I was engaged the whole way through it. It's not like WWE or AEW where it's week after week and you
Yeah.
get bored of it. That so like Sapphire is probably one of the first few wrestlers there that I'm like, yeah, I'm clued in on this.
What was the other thing? Just something else. I'm blanking out. Let me see. Match. Oh, I did get a kick out of the Violent Sky, the team of Violent Sky, whose name was wrong. And, and Dan on commentary screaming, "Nice guy, what the fuck, loose, loose." Whose name I put together. Loose Willis is a good name. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It's like
she not because what was it Sakita, the other announcer, picks on me every time I'm fucking there. But Loose is the best host because it's just like you feel it more involved, and I don't get picked on. I don't get picked on.
you just got to sit there in peace, you and Neil.
I get to sit there in peace. She always somehow insinuates me and Neil are gay. And there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm not. I feel it's offensive to gays when they say I'm gay.
Man, you're being a bad gay right now. Okay. We don't see it.
Yeah, I
Uh,
really enjoy when Luce is hosting.
Yeah, but it did feel like a good show. Feel like a lot of setup. The main event was the main event, then turned to a 6-man tag, and I was like, "That's Dan's attack on Manny, right there." He know Manny hates an old fashioned tag match. He turned a singles match into a 6-person tag. Manny having fit. I'm shocked you didn't walk out. A broken chair and all. I'm having a day.
I can't. I can't. You know why? Because Seshimov is my favorite wrestler in Eve.
I can't believe you turned into a 6-person. Yeah.
Her story is such a relatable story that they told going into Queendom, but like even that match I showed you, the one I told you that is stupid, but it meant a lot to me at the time because my dad just came out of brain tumor surgery where he had it removed, and that was like one of the first few times that like I probably laughed at a show in ages. You hold on to things like that, and yeah, that's why she's one of my favorite wrestlers in Eve. All of them kind of remember your name, but like she's like, yeah, I remember you. Like when she took a leave of absence for like 6 months, she's like, Manny, you're back. You're back.
We're back.
When you think about it, when she's all over the world in matches, that like it's funny that like they somehow can remember your name given how many faces they see.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I'm anything like a wrestler, but I'm fucking terrible with names.
I'm horrible with names.
I see the same people every day. Couldn't tell you their name. Every single time I go, but what? This is not only just customers, Manny. This is also employees. It's so many people.
I get the hang of employees,
and I fake it sometimes. You know, like
I get that. Yeah, but customers. Sometimes you speak to it's the regulars as well. You speak to them every day, and then at some point you like, I don't know that person's name.
Yeah, you don't know my name,
and it's gone too long that you can't ask them their name.
Yeah, and I don't want to back channel it because I don't know who I can trust to not tell them. It's like they don't know their name because I've done that because I know people that didn't know my name, and they were called. This one lady was calling me Oscar for the longest. And I ignored her every single time because I didn't know. I didn't know she was talking to me ever. And then someone goes, his name is Marcus, and I hear that in the background. I turn around and I look. I've known you for like 10 years.
So
Cindy, and I didn't know her name honestly.
Me and my friend Tom used to go watch the NFL. So they always used to have they got the Sunday Ticket or whatever it was called back then, and they showed all the games on every screen.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think they were allowed to do, but they kept on doing it anyway.
Fuck the law. Fuck the law. Do it for WrestleMania too, guys.
They did it they did this at a casino. It started to grow. Like everyone a lot of people used to go, and they still go, but I just don't go to anymore. It's depressing. But there was a guy there that supported the Saints. He was from New Zealand. I knew that, and we never really caught his name ever. So like each time he'd say hello to us and say our names. But at that point you can't ask him what his name is.
Yep. It's the worst. It's the worst feeling. The time passes.
So week 9, I remember it specifically being week 9. We brought other people so they could introduce themselves to him. so we would know the name. But then when we found out the name, I was like, there is no one called this name ever. How are we ever gonna guess this? His name was Zared with a Z, not Jared. Zared.
Zared? Oh fuck! I'm assuming everybody calls him Z.
I was like, what is this? What was this?
Yeah. I had a donut guy. Every Sunday after work, I would bring donuts home to my grandfather and Ryan, and we'd eat donuts on Sunday morning. It was like a little tradition. I'll eat my main donut. It was a chocolate covered donut with chocolate chips on there, with chocolate in the middle, but it was like a glazed donut. I call it diabetes in the donut. Not recommended. Not recommended. Anyway, I went to the donut guy. Every time I go into the donut shop, the guy's like, "Hey, Marcus, how you doing?" Or he started calling me Mark, which no one really does, but I let him get away with it because I didn't know his name, and I never wanted. And so one day I go into the donut shop and I get the donuts, and he wasn't there, and his wife is working, and she goes, "Hey, Marcus, I have your donut," or whatever. I have really never talked to his wife, or oh no, it wasn't his wife. It was like his daughter. It was his daughter.
Yeah.
Never talked to her, really, because she doesn't work there. He wasn't there. He's like, "Oh, so and so said you're gonna be here. I got your donut for you. You know, my usual chocolate, whatever." And I was like, "Oh, that's nice." It's like, you make sure I get my donut Sunday or whatever. I was like, "Oh, that's nice." But I didn't recognize the name today, so I went, "Who?" And at that moment, I went, "Oh no, my secret." They know, I know, and then they're gonna tell him that I don't know his name. Never went back to that donut shop ever again. Not a shame. It's 100% true story. And if Ryan's listening, he can attest to this. Why we stopped getting donuts on that Sunday. I don't even think I told him. Yeah, I didn't know the guy's name, and I don't want to go back in there, and he's in there, and I'm going.
I think I've told this story numerous times, but my mum has a friend. He's not really my uncle. She just knows him. And my mum asked me if I could help move some stuff from this old lady's house with him. That she knew. He kept calling me Michael the entire time. I didn't even bother to correct him till my mum got in the car, and then he said how Michael was a great help or whatever.
Let me tell you this, Manny. It's easy to correct somebody on your name, but it's better to let them keep calling you the wrong name. I enjoy that shit more than I care. I like when someone actually goes, "That's not his name," in front of them, they get that look on their face. I love the non-corrections. I love them to be like, hey, like one guy calls me Gus. He thought my name was Gus. He searched the bar Gus and thought it was Gus. He's just trying to get my attention. Yeah, so he's going, "Hey, Gus, hey, Gus." And I look and I go like, no one fucking calls me that. But the person right
like
there,
Iceman.
Yeah. But the person next to me corrected me. Like, even in that the whole Oscar situation, the person next to me corrected me. I enjoyed that part. I wouldn't correct you, ever. I used to correct people, be like, "Oh, no, it's Marcus, blah, blah," when I was younger, but now I kind of enjoy that they don't know my name, and someone else is going to correct it one day, and it's going to build up. Maybe it's pettiness in my side. How dare you not know my name? Because I wear a name tag. How dare you?
The old librarian says Emerson is a menace to chairs. First show I ever went to, she was responsible for breaking my chair using Millie as a weapon. Emerson's a menace in general. So she was in a match with Millie. I think it might have been a Queendom match. So she wedged a chair in between the turnbuckles, so the top and the middle row. Millie threw her into it, head first. Emerson hits it. Somehow hits it and then flies out of the ring and then lands flat. I heard it like a sound that like the pure dead body, man. Yeah. But like it landed on hardwood floor, no mat, nothing. I was like, damn. And then I spoke to Millie after the show. I was like, yeah, she's crazy. I was like, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that fucking hurts. If I fall on the ground that hard, I'm not getting up. And I tell everybody, I'm not getting up, and I'm telling on everybody. Like, I'm saying all this.
Saf is a large part of the reason I got hooked on going to live event. Yeah, the story. Yeah, she's so good. At the age she is, she's so good in the ring.
How old is she? Because I know she was probably like under 20.
She's under 25. I know that for sure.
I don't know what El Luchador is talking about, but I guess he is. Y'all gonna get me acting a fool up in here. I don't know who Geraldo St. Brown is.
I don't know what that is, but Marcus, I rewatched the Late Late Show.
Yeah.
You were in that blue shirt.
Yeah.
I was gonna leave a comment on our own video calling you Mo Henry.
Say his name and he might appear. I believe in Mo Henry. You got $1? You gotta believe.
I didn't ever come in the same shirt with a tie.
Yeah. The fact that we had the same shirt on was kind of like, So,
meet the Mo and Mabel Hendry.
we look like a tag team about to break up.
They do your taxes on the side.
I do need a faction like that. I'm sure it had been to like the IRS faction. They do their taxes, but then they break up, and then it's like one guy going, "Who's gonna do my taxes now?" They did them together.
But yeah, I really enjoyed Eve.
I think all wrestling's. Go ahead.
French art, cool as fuck.
Yeah. Dope match.
Both
dope
of them.
matches. Yep.
Do you know in France they're actually rivals?
This is a
It's so
Sami
funny.
Zayn, Kevin Owens situation. It's the beauty of wrestling. And so in French, I hate it.
They're so good. They're so good in the ring.
What was I gonna say? Shit. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I thought all wrestling was great except for whatever I saw on SmackDown. I'll be honest.
Collision
I think
wasn't that
SmackDown.
great, to be fair.
Collision. Well, I watched it in 2-minute spurts, so that don't count for my part.
And Collision gets a strike in the first place because the dogs did not need the trios titles.
Oh, they won them.
Yeah.
They had the match on the thing, but I didn't click it because I didn't care.
No one does.
Yeah, the Hurt Business is back. The spot where the guy is Bobby. He's hitting Bobby in the back. I don't remember. It's one of the jobbers, the black jobber.
The black guy.
Yeah, he's beating the shit out of the job. He's beating the hell out of Bobby Lashley. And
No,
Bobby
he was not, Marcus.
No, wait, he beat the hell out of him. He put his all in that attack. Yes. Yeah, and Bobby is just looking at him and walking to go make the tag. And the guy is still hitting him. I've never seen anything like that, and it made me so much, yeah. He was chopping him in the corner, he was hitting him in the corner, and Sheldon was like, what is this? It was like, bah. That was so funny. That was one of the funniest spots I've seen maybe ever in a wrestling ring. Because I never even thought about, what if he hits him and, he's just going to no-sell into the tag. And then look at him, give him the Royce Keys. By the way, Royce Keys did the look again. He did the no-sell early in the match. I was like, gotta bring me something else, Royce. He wrestled this week. We didn't even talk about it because we're more concerned about his future, his trajectory of winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
So, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Are we going to watch it on SmackDown next week?
It's up to you. It's your choice. I'm down. I'm not doing anything. I should be available.
Marcus, I want to see if this prediction comes true.
Yeah. Manny, I have, and don't ask me why, I have a random thing of confetti that shoots up and explodes. Don't ask me why I have 3 containers of this.
Marcus, don't do it in your house.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it on the house, on the show, and then I'm popping over to Andre the champagne when he wins that shit. And Manny, I expect that shirt to be released that moment. At that moment. As soon as you get the video clip of him winning the Dre, I want you to post that shirt of I caught this back in March. That's why we were in the meeting and not talking about news, guys. Is we were looking for the clip where Manny predicted Royce Keys will win the Andre. It's all the way back in March 6th.
Actually ridiculous. We have a watch along tomorrow. It's not Eve. We'll have an Eve watch along. I think towards the end of the month again, before the show.
We get a strike. Go ahead, finish what you're saying, but we're getting a strike on the show. Both of us.
For
Go
what?
ahead, No, just go ahead, finish. I give our strike in a second. Just both of us.
But the video looks like we might be watching one of those stupid WWF full home videos on the Vault, and this one is the most unbelievable matches, which is only an hour long. And I'm gonna preference.
It's
I'm
like
gonna
one
preference.
AEW.
Yeah, I'm gonna preference it. We may watch something else afterwards to give you 2 hours, but just note we're giving you a lot of hours of content in that week. If we're doing a show on Tuesday, we're doing the late show, and then we're doing watch along a SmackDown, and then it's WrestleMania weekend, and maybe because I'm off, maybe we do Raw after Mania. So you are getting a lot of hours. So
Manny's like, suck it. He gets a lot of hours from us. Damn it, suck it. No, here's why we get the double strike. Manny, what is today? What's today?
The 12th of April.
Okay. We've covered. No, today's not the 12th. Oh, it is the 12th. Whatever. We've covered Eve. Covered AAA. We covered SmackDown. We brought up TNA Rebellion. Kind of covered it.
We brought up Collision.
Brought up Collision. Manny, what's happening tonight?
Is that this weekend?
That's this weekend tonight. That is that man people started their pre-show already.
Wait, is that today?
Yes, AEW Dynasty is tonight, and we didn't bring it up once. Not once. Not a second. Not one iota. Not one mention of AEW Dynasty.
To be fair, that shouldn't be on. That shouldn't be on till May. Let's be real. That should not be on till May. Come on.
WrestleMania week kicks off with AEW Dynasty, and we totally forgot that this shit was even happening tonight.
But Marcus, there's only one match that's worth a damn.
Oh, what's your match is worth a damn? Go ahead.
Mox versus Will. Ooh. That's the only match I actually care about on this card. Nothing else matters on this card.
You don't think Kenny and MJF gonna do it? I'm always in for a Kenny match.
Nah.
And I'm looking forward to Okada and Takeshita versus. Well, they fighting the Bucks, right?
I thought they were doing the singles.
No,
or was I just lost my mind?
I think you lost your mind. Don Callis teamed them up because Kyle Fletcher got hurt. It was going to be Proto Sheeta versus I think the Bucks or FTR.
Oh wait, there is a match I also care about. It's more for Eric. Mark Davis is taking on Jungle Boy for the title.
Our prayers are for Eric. Maybe he having a great birthday vacation and whatnot. And may him and Mark Davis bring home the title.
If Mark Davis wins the title and he's in Vegas, that's like winning the jackpot.
That's Eric's dream. Eric's like, all right, guy, you can take me down. 46 years of life, it's over. I'm done.
I'll be here for the watch along so long as my train gets home in time. He went to a vintage toy festival today.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I can't go to places like that with what's it, dispendable income.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be allowed. I can't go to places like that because I'll end up with Power Ranger toys on the way home. I'll come back. I'll come back with a dagger. Maybe Saba for Marcus.
Yeah. if I were to go to a toy convention, I would come back very sad because I was like, I wanted them all. I wanted them all. It's like a kid going to Toys R Us and your parents don't actually get you anything. Like, why were we here? Why'd you do this to me? I want it all. I want to move into the Toys R Us.
There used to be a toy shop right next to the cinema that I used to go to as a child as well. I'd go in there all the time for toy figures. I would not. My dad would give me money for lunch. I wouldn't use that for lunch. Buy a new figure.
Yep. Those were the days when life was simple. When people bought you stuff. Now you gotta buy all your own stuff. You gotta make your own money.
I know, and I've been thinking that I need to upgrade the computer, the Mac Mini I'm on right now for the show.
Yeah,
but mine kind of just hanging on. But like, I'm waiting for them to release the M5, not the M4 Mac Mini.
Yeah,
before I pull the trigger.
I will wait before then, Manny. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like me with a computer that smokes when he streams. And I'm not talking about smoke like, oh no, this computer makes sense. I mean, it develops orange, pulls out a cigarette, and goes, oh fuck, what we doing today?
Not this again.
Not this again. Oh, he's trying to render. He's trying to render a video.
See, my laptop. I can wait from my laptop. I think I've got another 2 years on it. But this M1, I think it's starting to show its age.
Yeah, mine is slowing down. It's really hard for me to like. It takes stuff to load. Like I even opened this browser. I got a balloon. I got the balloon of death or whatever. I was like, just the worst.
Yeah, you're probably due another MacBook Pro soon.
Yeah, but my paycheck says maybe later. Not you know how Terrence Howard was in Iron Man 1. Not this time. That's me telling my computer that you're not going to retire anytime soon.
But that's what. Do you know when we started the show? I was using a MacBook Air from like that was nearly 11 years old before I moved to the Mac Mini. That thing was struggling.
Yeah. You know how fast time is going? I didn't realize how fast time is going. When they told me it was 9 years that Ethan Page has been in, not Ethan Page, EC3 was in TNA, I went, gas, it has been 9 years.
No, mine was when he said that, when Cody literally said on Smackdown where the Attitude Era 30 years ago. Oh my God.
Pat, you were 10. Pat, you were 10.
I was 9.
Yeah. Like, I 30 years ago, I was, what, 8? No, that's bad math.
No, you would have been 11.
11. Yeah. Jesus.
I came back with a Berserker and Papa Shango Hasbro figure. I can't be trusted with spare money.
Or can you? You got a Papa Shango figure. Those come with matching voodoo dolls. Get to work. Get to work on Librarian. Get to work. Honestly, if I saw somebody with a voodoo doll, I'd immediately tell them, get to work. Get to work. Start doing something. Get these gas prices lower. Do you use your voodoo?
You mean Derek Bateman, the guy from season 2 of NXT, the game show version?
Yeah, yes. I know. Or the guy from, I mean, I feel like everybody in wrestling has got to come back. Give the Velveteen Dream a comeback. He was found guilty of nothing, people. Everybody who's come back from the worst shit. This man was going to control your own narrative. And I don't even think that's not even anything to get canceled over. It was just so bad, I don't think he should ever be in wrestling anymore. That's how bad it was. Just saying. TNA signed the Velveteen Dream. Give Patrick a chance.
Nah. It's kind of... Velveteen Dream is over. Kind of like every time people mention Colin Kaepernick.
I knew you were going that route. I knew you were going to compare him to a black man that's been blackballed. I mean, it's the same situation.
It's the same situation. Do you know, like, it's not a case. It's not a case of what he did, and stood up for what he believed in. It was more. He's been out of football for so long. Taking a chance on him is a massive risk.
Yeah, I couldn't. No, I'm in the vein of it was a conspiracy to blackball from the league, but I'm also in the vein of it's been way too long to try to get this man back into the league.
Yeah,
I don't care how young he is.
That good.
No, he was a good quarterback.
He wasn't that good.
He was okay. Better than a lot of these mediocre people. Yeah, Manny, you would take Kaepernick on the Jets over your last 5 quarterbacks.
Take him over my last 10.
I can only think. I was like, who? Gino. Zach, Aaron, who am I missing?
Ryan Fitzpatrick is in that list.
Yes. Does Brett Favre count your last 10? Is that part of your last 10?
No.
It says too far back?
No, it goes...
See if you can do 10. So you got Gino.
It might have been Chad
Wilson.
Pennington, Brett Favre, then it became the Sanchez era.
Oh, yep. But I think in 10, I think Favre make 10. I think he's one of your last 10. I think he's like number 10 because you get Sanchez, Favre, Gino Pennington.
Chris Sims.
I'm just going. Who?
Chris Sims.
Oh shit! I don't. I don't even remember when he was a Jet. I'll be honest.
There's another journeyman. I can't remember his name. He played for like 12 teams.
Did you what's that? Not it wasn't Gino. Didn't you have the Patriots backup at one point? What's his name?
Not Passel, no.
Was it Bissett? Bissett? Did you guys have him?
No. Let me look it up.
Yeah, just put AI. Last day Jets quarterbacks. Did you guys have Tyrod Taylor? No, huh?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you did?
We had Tyrod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have a whole list.
Jamarcus Russell? Did you guys gamble with that too?
So people that played in 2025 is Justin Fields, Tyrod Taylor, Brady Cook, Aaron Rodgers, Zach Wilson, Trevor Siemian, Tim Boyle.
Trevor Siemian, that was a blink. I remember
Mike
him when he
White,
was.
Joe Flacco, Sam Donald,
Yep.
Josh McCown.
Ooh.
Bryce Petty, Gino Mike Vick.
Is Vic within the 10 years? Shit.
Vic kind of falls out of it if you. Vic was the quarterback in 2014.
Okay.
But yeah, Mark Sanchez. The Mark Sanchez era was the one.
Yeah. That's a heartbreaking list of quarterbacks right there. I'm like, oh, none of this.
I think Chad Pennington may be one of the only ones that you could consider was like okay.
Yeah.
If you take out Brett Favre was Brett Favre, you can't count him, and Aaron Rodgers, you can't recount what he did for the Jets as memorable.
And Sam Donald turned out to be something.
Everything since Chad Pennington has technically been a quarterback graveyard.
Yeah. Manny, you listed all those quarterbacks. You probably listed the last 10 years of Green Bay quarterbacks?
No, because it'd be Aaron Rodgers and
Jordan
Mr. Love.
Yeah, it's 2. And then before that, it was Brett Favre.
No,
Brett don't fall in 10 years. Who?
No, there was 3 because the backup that played for Jordan Love when he was out for a bit.
Oh, but he wasn't the name to start. I'm talking about people who were named.
No, but like
he's not in because what you call Mac, whatever his name was. I can't remember his first name. Yeah. I mean, he counts, but he wasn't considered a franchise quarterback. Like we brought this guy to start. He was here to back up.
He counts.
All right, but that concludes our show. I didn't realize we were going to get an hour and 37 minutes of the show. But,
no, I thought. But we watched everything this week, though.
Yeah, we cover everything, guys. The new standard that is probably going to be abolished next week. Where I'm going to ask Manny, you watch Collision? No. Eric, you watch AAA? No. Marcus, what'd you watch? WrestleMania?
There's no show yet. There's no.
I know.
There's no Sunday show next week.
Yeah, I imagine the show after WrestleManias, we're not going to cover any. Like, oh yeah, I thought you guys covered Collision. We told them to fuck off.
Who actually watched in the chat? Who actually watched Collision this week? Maybe Levi, but he's not even in the chat anymore.
Yeah, I don't think, and even Levi, I would say to probably an extent.
I don't think Levi cares about that much about wrestling these days.
It's not. Yeah, it wasn't even much watch. What you call them? It wasn't a much watch show. You would think they would do more. I don't know what's going on with Statlander and Sheeta. Like I saw that.
Sheeta wanted to punch her.
She wanted to punch her, but she was fake. And then, but Statlander's kind of being heelish. There are 2 people who are tweeting right now. Because last time we saw Sheeta, she was staring at Willow in the crowd menacingly. Hate watching her.
Kane, why would you do that?
Oh, how did that go? Did Fury win?
I don't know.
I forgot all about that.
I watched Eve, and I was so intrigued by his. So he was telling me about watching Starrcade '85. Marcus, I've never been more intrigued about something. Dusty had a gorilla in the lead up to this. He had a gorilla in a cage in the lead up to Starcade 85.
WCW's wild, man. I don't.
Marcus, this seems like right up our alley.
Yeah. Man, I mean, put it on schedule. Starcade 95 is on the list. It's on the list. I miss Starcade being a real show, though. I will say that. Of all the WCW shows. Like, WWE should just bring back Starcade and rebrand something called Starcade. I just think it's a good name for a show.
If WWE wanted to do a show that's not theirs, kind of, because they did that whole thing with Palooza. They could have just did Starcade. Starcade, people would have cared.
Yeah. Or give me an NXT TakeOver Starcade. Or always call it Starcade next to a year or something. Starcade 85. I'll call all of them 85. Fuck it. Just make it an 80s theme show.
To think, though, that what he watched is 41 years old. Starcade is 41 years ago.
Hold on. If you're watching this program right now, you're watching something that's 41 years old.
I'm 39. This one is 4.
How much in dog years, though? How much in dog years?
She's the oldest one here. She's about 35 in 4 dog years.
This is a video of also Manny at the pearly gates asking for more time.
No, bitch.
But yeah, that concludes our show. As me and Manny ride off into the sunset.
Which one are you using? This is such a cool image.
My head looks so big.
For the body, yeah.
It's Orange Cassidy's body with my big ass head. Now, when we talk about Manny, you look like you were sick. This looks like a picture of me being sick. Like, Manny's taking Marcus on one last ride. He's gonna die. But this is to me the cooler one. This is cool.
This is cold. Marcus, you need to post it. But you need to post this one on the Instagram. This one is cold.
Yeah, but if you want to know why this exists, it was a failed AI happened yesterday for about 6 hours of me trying to do this. Spent my whole Saturday night trying to figure this out. Could not do it.
I didn't know Kane was in his 40s.
Damn, we're all in our 40s. We're all ancient, guys. This show is going to be used as a time capsule.
I'm just holding on to mine. I'm not in the 40s bracket yet. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Watch alongs and everything will go up. So you will see you'll probably see at the end of tonight or beginning of tomorrow there'll be like 4 watch along things are up there.
Yeah, so
I like to get them all out of the way.
Yeah, get them all out the way because this week we work. We earn that money. And please donate to the show. This is the hardest working we're going to do all year. We're going to bench. We're going to complain. We're going to cry. We're going to laugh. We're going to have a great time.
And how do they do that, Marcus? You go to sharpshooters.com and hit that PayPal button.
I was puzzled. It was like you had me like you were a teacher in the class and you called on me and I was like, huh? What the fuck? Why would you call on me? You know I was asleep.
Yeah, so like the video, subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace. Had enough.
And burn it down.
We had enough
burn
of
it
this
down.
shit.
You come out there in your fake suits, think you're doing something. Shut up, Pat. Why are you holding Randy?
Pat's coming out there with ripped jeans. Those aren't a thing anymore.
No. This man is dead as the Attitude Era.
I hate the way he sounds down. It's down, not down.
Down. We go down into things.
The way he says it is spelled like DAHN. Idiot. I'm an idiot.
I had enough.